We're live. We're not in our usual place.
No, have a look. You can see the garden.
We're in the
So
garden.
it's lovely and warm today. It's actually the hottest day of the year. So we thought we would do this live from the garden. So we hope you can hear us. We've set everything else up here already.
It can't be hotter than yesterday.
It's the hottest day of the year today.
Oh my god.
Hottest day of the
Yesterday
year.
was so hot, but today I can't feel it as hot as it was yesterday, to be fair.
Hi, Lauren. How
Hey,
you doing?
Lauren. I hope you're well.
She said, enjoy the weather. We are. Are you
We are.
enjoying the weather? Are you?
For sure.
Is it nice and warm where you are? I'm sure it is because you're not that far away from us, but it is warm.
I have my fan, my trusty fan.
It is hot. So,
Hot.
I've got to say, I have struggled with working from home today. It's been so warm. It's been really, really warm. Oh, there we are. I will be back.
There's somebody at the door. So, no, usual, the usual. So, we decided to do the live from outside today. We have some treats. Oh, they're a bit impatient. The delivery guy, that was a bit impatient. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so we have ordered our usual Starbucks, which is quite nice. I've ordered the usual caramel frappuccino. Mark has ordered a hot drink, cafe latte, coconut cafe latte. And I'm sure he'll show you when he comes back. He's just preparing those drinks at the moment, taking them out the bags. So I was out today and I got us some donuts. So if you saw from the thumbnail, we've got donuts from St. John's. So I've got chocolate, custard, I believe, vanilla custard, and raspberry. So they only had 3 on display. So I got all 3, plus an almond croissant. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, so here we are. Welcome, guys. I hope everyone's enjoying the weather. I know I am. I'm not going to complain about the hot weather because I'm actually loving it. We get to sit in the garden, which is lovely. So that's our sort of, do you know what I mean? It's like an extra room in the house, if you like. So that's what we love when it comes to summertime, that we can just actually sit out in the garden, enjoy, take in the scenery. It's just very, very nice. Oh, let me put my glasses on. St. Cot, how are you? I hope you're well. We're coming to you live from the garden. And I have my little I felt like I needed some ears today. Do you know what I mean? To cope with this gorgeous weather. Here comes Mark. He's bringing those drinks. Those drinks are looking fine.
There we are.
Thank you very much.
So we've just got some drinks in.
Oh, careful.
Caught myself in there. Sinclair, how you doing? You okay?
So I have gone for the caramel frappuccino with whipped cream and lots of caramel drizzle. I asked for, not too much though they've given me, but yeah, liking it.
And I've gone for the coconut latte. So
a hot drink.
Enjoying that. Have you been anywhere? You good? Yeah, it is a good hot evening as well. As you can see from behind us, it is really, really nice and warm. So we're doing from the garden, and I've just put these up actually a little earlier on. Hang on.
Some lights.
As you can see there we go. So these ones are they're garden lights. I've been wanting to put these up for a while. So they only took a couple of minutes to do. But yeah, there you are. So that's it, live from our garden. Now, couple of things to talk about for this live. First of all, we're going to talk about.
First of all,
I said we're going to talk about the food that you managed to get. Then we're also going to talk about the videos we've just uploaded the weekend. So we've got the 2 that we've uploaded the weekend.
See what St. Cot has just said.
Said, good, thanks. I won first prize in a raffle at work.
Wow.
Oh,
and
well
what did you win?
What did you win? What was your prize?
I'm excited to find out.
Can you imagine if it's the Bruce? If you got a Bruce.
Or a free meal. Or first class flights. That would be amazing. There's been a couple of people that I know that have won first class. You never know. First class flights.
This will tell you what a posh place St. Cot works at, depending on the price. If he's willing to share. Hey, Tommy, how you doing? We're well, thank you. Tommy. How are you? We're out in the garden today because it was so nice as well. Probably not as nice as where you are.
No,
but, it's a very nice, hot, warm evening today. What have you been up to? Where have you been?
What's everyone up to?
Although I wish I'd won second prize. Was supposed to be, what was it? That was the old joke. I go, first prize, they go, what did you win? I won a crate of Orangina. What was second prize? 2 crates of Orangina. Nothing wrong with Orangina. But
Nothing wrong with Orangina.
how was it? What was your prize? What was second prize? Oh, and you don't have to share if you don't want to.
What was if you do want to share, what was the first prize and what was the second prize?
I need to get my hair cut. I'm just looking at it now. I think my beard looks real bad. It's been growing and growing and growing and growing. I just not had the time to do it. Right. So we'll talk a bit about the videos that we uploaded at the weekend, and then, or should we do the food first? St. Cott said it was a Nintendo Switch. That's wow. Now, where you work at a nice place.
Hold on a second. Well, if you what was the second prize then?
Second prize was a large hamper of Cadbury's chocolate. Well, you could always put the Switch on eBay and then use the money to buy a camper.
Yeah, but to be fair, you can buy Cadbury's chocolate and stuff like that. It's not very often. I mean, don't get me wrong, people do buy themselves a Switch, but I think like the Switch is more lasting, if that makes sense. I won a prize at High Jingo one time. I won £100. I thought that was pretty good.
Not like a Nintendo Switch, though.
No.
Oh my god! But the thing is, though, St. Cott, are you into gaming? Because if you're not, I can imagine that being a bit of a weird, not a weird prize, but one of those prizes you're not really going to use as much.
But St. Cott has a family.
Ah, of course, yeah.
So the family might not be for you, might be more for the fam.
And it could be somebody's Christmas present to save you some money. Tommy said, I'm doing well, thanks. Currently in Hanoi. Oh, wow. I'm going on to the Philippines next week. And after that, going to Ho Chi Minh City. Oh, wonderful.
Ho Chi Minh City. Wow.
How is it out there? Are you enjoying yourself? And what's been the highlight of your tour so far? Let us know in the comments. Do tell us what you think.
Yeah, let us know. It's so nice when people sort of like go on these travels and then can let us know about it, what their highlights were, what the lowlights were, kind of thing. Because that's what happens on holiday. You have highs and you have lows. Mainly highs though, because it's just nice to be in a different country, and the whole objective, I guess, well, not for everyone, but it's to relax and just take a break and sort of like do something different from the norm, really.
Are you gonna, Tommy? Are you gonna able to get to China, Korea, or Japan? I forget your tour. That was why I was asking for. Oh, wonderful! Tommy said, "I'm loving it out here. It's definitely warm, but it's great. No lows, just all highs. Oh wow, that's even better. What's been your big? Oh, I was going to say, if it's all highs, what's been your highlight? Or was that too hard to say?
Yeah, what's been your most highest of highlights?
Highest of highs. Right. While Tommy does that, tell us a little bit about this.
Anytime I bring food home, Mark can never wait. He has to.
No, you want to talk about it first. Tell us about this. Now, St. John's Bakery is famous, obviously, it's St. John Street. Now, the owner's a guy called Fergus Henderson. He's the one that set this up. And he's a famous chef because he's famous for cooking with offal. He's got a philosophy of nose to tail. So basically, use all the animal. But this is not meat. No. Do you want to talk about this one?
So, St. John's, not recently, but they've been doing it for a while now, have started doing donuts. They weren't known originally for donuts. They are known for cooking offal, as Mark says. And when they started doing donuts, I was like, do you know what? We need to try these. Now, we have tried them before, and I just thought, do you know what? I'm going to get them again.
Am I right in thinking these are Michelin-star donuts?
No. It's a Michelin-star restaurant, but they're not Michelin-star donuts.
Who does? Somebody does a Michelin-star donut?
Nobody does. They said that it was, so another YouTuber said that it was a Michelin-star donut, but he's mistaken. There are no Michelin-star donuts.
Oh, I really want to be able to tell you guys we're trying Michelin-star donuts. So we will try these in a minute, but they look incredible, I've got to say. Right, okay, before we do that, Tommy said, I'm not going to China, but I might be going to Japan. Oh, that would be amazing. Do you know what? That's one of my dreams, to go to the Far East. I would love to go to Japan, Tokyo especially. St. Cott said, not a big gamer, but I like Mark's idea of an Xmas gift. Do you know, it will save you a lot of money. And also as well, like whoever gets that as a Switch will just think, oh, St. Cott, and
yeah, because I think they were.
As long as they're not on this live,
I think they were £250. I think they're more now. but they used to be 250. I'm not sure how much they are now.
Oh, Tommy said visiting the islands in Thailand were definitely a high.
Nice.
Did you go to James Bond Island? So if you watch that, I'm sure that's in Thailand. That was from The Man with the Golden Gun. You know where with Christopher Lee? Do you remember The Man with the Golden Gun? Where he says he fires this laser from this rock and it blows up his ship, his plane, James Bond's plane on it.
Now, I do know of The Man with the Golden Gun, but I've never watched it all the way through. I've watched clips and snips.
I think that was set in Thailand, and also I believe the film The Beach, you know, from
Oh yeah,
the novel. I think that was all set in Thailand. That's the one. Oh wow, I'd love to go to Thailand too. Did you manage to get lots of merchandise out there, Tommy?
Who said they'd like to go to Thailand too?
Me.
Oh no, he said I'd like to go to Thailand too. I thought you were reading something.
No, too, as in he's been.
Yeah.
I want to go too. Yeah. No, I'd love to go there as well. A friend of mine actually went, and he just said he was bought all these football shirts out there. They're not genuines, but he said the likeness was so similar.
Yeah, they are. They're genuine fakes.
Genuine fakes. But he said the likeness was so similar out there. He just said it was really good. I'm so glad you get to go out there.
My aunt's been a couple of times. She said it was really good. Yeah.
I went to Phuket, which is close to James Bond Island, but it has so many tourists. It put me off a bit. Oh, right, okay.
I mean, I heard a lot of people go to Phuket. Yeah, a lot of people. You
can imagine that, actually, because James Bond Island, now, Man with the Golden Gun was made in the 70s, and it's still popular now. It's 40-odd plus years ago. So it just goes to show how popular it is, people going out there. But I've just always, they call it James Bond Island, that rock. Actually, that's what they call it. And what has been your favourite so far, Tommy? What would you say is your favourite? I know you've said you've gone to a few places, and is it the islands? Is there a particular island you've been impressed, or is it Phuket?
Is there a particular island you could recommend? Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, when people go to all these different islands, it's normally like a group of islands. Can someone sort of say, right, yeah, this is my favourite island, and these are the reasons, and sort of like list the reasons? Right.
Shall we divulge? Or do you want to wait?
No, if you want to if you want to dive in.
Right, so we are going to try this. I really want to tell you guys these are Michelin star donuts, but I don't think I'd be right in saying that.
They're not Michelin star donuts.
Right, what have we got? Oh, we've got a couple of things.
I think he's a Michelin star chef.
Yeah, he is a Michelin star chef. They have got a Michelin star. So these are the donuts we're going to try. Okay, right.
So so this is chocolate, custard, and raspberry. Let me just show you what they look like. You can see that the chocolate has gotten stuck there to the bag. So that.
Kirsty, how are you doing? Oh, love your ears, Kelly, she said.
Thank you so much.
So, Kirsty, you joined us at the absolute right time.
The optimum moment. So there you have it. You have the chocolate, which is the chocolate. That's the So this one is the raspberry. That one, as you can see, is the custard. The middle one, and the one at the end here is the chocolate. So there we go.
So these are St. John's donuts. And what's the other one you've got here?
This is an almond croissant. I saw it and I thought, do you know what? Like, I can't let that go.
Look at that. So we haven't tried this one from St. John's, have we?
No.
So I'm looking forward to trying that one.
Now, let me just say, all of this came to £15.80.
Oh, okay. So quite
pricey. Yeah, so all 3 donuts plus the croissant, £15.80.
So don't forget, guys, this Friday we'll be doing our eat along with Nando's. If you do want to join us for a Nando's, a cheeky Nando's, we will be doing it at 6:30 this Friday. Tommy said, hang on, let me. Koh Samui. Is it
Koh Samui?
Koh Samui and Koh Phaeng. God, you have to pronounce that. I can't say.
I don't know I don't think I know, but I've heard of Koh Samui.
I think it's Koh Phaeng Nang. I think.
Oh, I'm sorry if I butchered. Koh Phaeng Nang. You don't pronounce the N, I believe.
Are really nice islands. I would say they are more for backpackers, but still a great holiday destination.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. So for those who've just joined, Tommy's just telling us that he's out in Thailand, living life. It sounds
Hey,
amazing.
Liam.
Oh, hey Liam, how you doing? He goes, oh, I cooked me mum a veggie korma curry.
Nice.
How did it go? Ain't she lucky? She is very lucky. She is very lucky. I would love to sample your cooking. I bet it's amazing. How's the food? I was going to say, Tommy, that was the other question I was going to ask you. How is the food out where you are? Are you enjoying it? Are you able to find stuff you like? I bet it's amazing as well. I'd love to have that. Try that food. Authentic. Kirsty said, apologies for disappearing at the end of Friday Live. My son fell in the garden. Oh no, he fell in the garden.
Bless him.
He's fine. He just has 2 left feet. Oh, bless
Don't we
him.
all? Don't we all?
If you
Bless
want,
him up.
oh no, bless him.
Bless him.
We keep it. Oh, I'm loving all the food as well. Oh, poor guy. Is he okay though? He didn't have a nasty fall? I hope. Not a problem at all. Like I said, you know, we always have the thing. We go on for an hour and a half plus. But if you guys want to stay,
come back, go away. You know, watch us in the background. You're free to do whatever it is that you need to. Yes, Liam, she is a lucky lady.
She is a lucky lady.
Lucky lady.
Right, now talking of food, let's sample these donuts. So what one are we doing first? Kelly in the pink.
I'm all pink today. I'm all pink. Shall we do the chocolate one?
Why not?
And you know what? Let's do the raspberry one first.
Okay.
Let's do the raspberry.
Kelly does this. Let's do the chocolate. No, raspberry.
Do you know why? Because the raspberry has the seeds, and I can imagine liking it the least.
Okay. There we are. Check that out. It just looks like a regular donut. I wanted to see how good this is. Hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
Oh, there you go. How you do? Oh, I was just about to ask you how you enjoying that curry.
You are a lucky lady.
I think Liam's a real good cook, you know. I thought all these.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Well, they do not skimp on filling. I can tell you that.
Check this filling out, guys. We're just going to show you. So again, I have never seen a donut with that much filling.
No.
Look at that.
That is crazy. At least you know, like, because sometimes with bread ahead, you don't get enough filling. Sometimes, not all the time, but
this
just
is
sometimes.
More filling than donut.
This is more filling than donut.
Oh wow! Right, cut it in quarters.
Yeah.
Tommy said, it's ironic you're having donuts because I've not long got back from the 7-Eleven, the shop, and I'm having donuts. Oh, we can
eat along then.
We can have them together, right? Now that jam does look really, really fresh.
That's crazy. Ching ching.
Oh wow. I think that jam is homemade.
Yeah, for sure it'd be homemade.
It's really, you can really tell it's fresh. You can tell that is made with love. That jam is phenomenal. And it's quite sharp as well. Now, I'm not sure you'd like this.
I don't mind it. My only bugbear is the seeds. I just don't get it. Like, why they don't take the seeds out.
That's the flavour in it. That is the flavour.
Seeds of the raspberries, the flavour. No, it isn't.
What it's nice is it's quite sharp. It's not like a regular donut where you've got. Well, I say quite sharp for jam.
Yeah,
if you had that in the shop, that would be way, way, way sweeter. But that is actually.
I feel it's pleasant. It's nice. It's a good donut, and especially if you like raspberry, this is for sure for you.
Can I have that bit?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So it is quite spongy. That is
it's good. I like it. I just don't like the seeds.
Fair enough.
In it, but I like it. I think it's nice.
Right. Okay.
It's a good donut.
Moving on to the next one. I'll give you a fresh knife, so your palate isn't taken by the seeds. Big house and garden. The garden looks a bit of a TARDIS. It looks a lot bigger than it actually is. But I need to mow it. It's one of those things, because it's been so dry. I've been lucky. I've been quite lazy, Liam. I haven't really bothered mowing it, but I should mow it actually, because it does need, I think. It does need a good mowing. Lauren said, weather is continuing to be hot. Weather warnings issued for thunderstorms tomorrow. Oh, is there? Is that right?
I know there are going to be thunderstorms. I didn't know if it was going to be tomorrow. I thought it was going to be Thursday.
Oh, do you know what? This country cannot have 2 days of nice weather in a row. It really, really can't.
Well, we had yesterday and today.
Well, all right.
But
a week.
It would be nice to have like a good few weeks. Yeah. like a couple of months.
When we go to
be quite honest.
Vegas, it's hot for weeks and weeks on end.
Yeah.
I know it's Vegas, but there you go. All the little bits. Okay, so that was the raspberry one. Is everybody managing to keep cool though? By the way, Sam, how are you doing?
Hey,
You've just
Sam.
joined us at the right time. We've
Joined
just
us.
done so this is St John's in St John Street. Now, Sam, you may have heard of the St John's. That's it. It's Fergus Henderson's restaurant, the famous Fergus Henderson, who likes to cook with offal. Obviously, this is not offal. We're doing the custard donut.
Can you pass me that water, please?
Right.
I just need to. Now, don't worry, guys. I'm not wasting water. It's just that there was a fly in it earlier, so.
Thunderstorms may appear in Kent and Sussex.
Ooh.
I wonder if they're going to appear all over London. Because do you know what? I hate when it's summer. You don't want to go out in a coat because it's so hot. Oh wow! Now I know you can't see us cutting this off camera, but it is so.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hi guys! I'm about to send you a video of my birthday gift.
Oh,
wow. Of course! Happy birthday, Sam!
Happy birthday.
I forgot to make it. I knew it was on Tuesday. Happy birthday! Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us on your birthday, on your special day.
Right?
Do you want to show?
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
We're enjoying donuts on your birthday.
There we are. So that's the thing. Now, what
they don't skimp on filling.
Look how big the filling is, huge in there. Now you can't quite see it, but they're actually vanilla pod seeds in there. There are vanilla pod seeds. How much are these donuts each?
About 3 something.
See, that's cheaper than bread ahead.
I want to say 3.89 or 3 something.
Lauren said, wait a minute. Happy birthday, said Lauren.
Aww.
It's going to be sunny tomorrow, and then the rest of the week, thunderstorms may appear. So we may get thunderstorms for the rest of the week. So,
excuse me.
Bless you. Okay. Right, here we go. So this is the custard one.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That is so good.
That's very good.
That is really, really good. That custard is phenomenal. Have that little bit there. It's almost. Do you feel it's got a bit of a lemony taste to it?
It's got a taste of something.
It's almost citrusy.
That is not vanilla.
That is really, really nice. Do you see me hoover that down? That is so good.
Yeah, very nice.
That I've got to say, when you taste those in supermarket ones, you totally notice a difference on these.
I don't normally like custard.
This custard is really, really good. Everybody's wishing Sam. So Lauren wished happy birthday. Happy birthday, Sam Sincart. Sunny's going to be sunny the rest of the week. Kirsty said, happy birthday, Sam. Could feel around 28 degrees tomorrow. Well, Sam, has it been a nice birthday? What have you been up to? Do tell us about what you've done for your birthday.
Okay. Sorry, I just had to wash my hands quickly.
We'll have a little look at this video. How many tops does Mark have? Not enough, Liam. Not enough. So I like to do a little different T-shirt each time I do that.
I would say over 250.
No, I don't. Nowhere near that. Please.
Do you know what? We need to count.
We will count. You will see that I've got nowhere near 250. I've got a lot of T-shirts. It's one of those things I've collected over the years. Do you know what? I'll go to somewhere, I'll see a T-shirt, and actually, you bought me this one.
Listen, Liam is asking how many do you have?
Oh, what's this? Right. Is it a crystal? Oh, wow. Is it a crystal set? I love the colour. Right, we will, if Sam gives permission, we will share it. But it does look very, very nice.
Is it like a candelabra set or?
Lauren said 25 degrees Thursday and Friday. I did hear that actually, Lauren. It's going to actually get cooler. Sam said, thank you so much, everyone. Liam said, are your parents English? Mine are, yes. Lauren said, Saturday has drizzle at the moment. Oh, no. That's annoying. It's going to go down. So I do like this present. I do like this. What's the lighting?
Is it like a bowl set? Like a salad bowl or dessert bowls?
I really do like the lighting in it.
So, the LED.
It's 1980s original. Is it uranium glass? Really?
I've never even heard of it.
So I wonder what the glow was. Sarah, how are you?
Hey, Sarah, I hope you're well.
Oh wow, she got a first in her degree. Oh, well done.
I mean, it's birthdays, it's first in degrees.
Oh, well
It's
done.
mad. It's crazy.
The world is your oyster, Sarah. The world
Yeah,
is your
oh,
oyster.
bless
Oh, that is
you.
amazing. Well done. Congratulations. That is so good. And happy birthday, Sam, says Liam. Oh, it's a trinket set.
Oh,
Oh,
do you
it's a
put your
section.
trinkets in it? I see. Let me go back.
Wow, it's all celebrations day. Well, celebrate with some more donuts. It's really beautiful. Was that did the family get you that, Sam? It's really nice.
Oh.
We won't share yet unless Sam gives our permission, but
Yeah.
it's really nice.
Oh, it's gone.
There we go.
Oh,
All right.
here we go. Oh goodness, come on. Okay, so the phone doesn't want to work.
It might be, yeah, you just have to let it reset. You can share it.
Okay.
But we are wanting to share, but unfortunately I think Kelly's phone, it might be overheating.
No.
So we're going to share with you guys some, it's like doing it in real time. When did you open this? Was this earlier today?
Wow. So.
But hopefully we are outside, so I'm hoping you can see that. It is absolutely beautiful. It is really beautiful.
Okay. It's not coming up great.
Lauren, your celebrations will come. Don't worry. You don't. You may not be celebrating now, but you will be celebrating at some point. You certainly will be celebrating next year when you go on holiday.
Oh, that's going to be nice.
That is a celebration and a half. How did you get the colour? Is that part of the set, or is it? You can actually see all the colours in there. It's almost like a really,
like green and blues.
Bright turquoise, I would call that.
Yeah. Well, I would say that's like green and blues. But that's just to me.
Absolutely. What was I going to say? Kirsty said, congratulations, Sarah, clever clog. You are indeed. But at first, it's really impressive. That is so good, Sarah. You work really hard, and you deserve that.
Yeah. Oh,
you deserve that.
That's so nice. It's nice when you see as well young people, and you know, older people going to uni, getting, you know, their degrees or doing their masters and whatever. But I suppose, like, when I look at it from, you know, the nephews and all of that, and then them starting their life and stuff like that, and I just think, oh, do you know what, they got all of this stuff ahead of them, and they're gonna do, I mean, even when you're older and you sort of like do these things and you just think, do you know what, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna learn X, Y, and Z. And I feel like that's quite hard, because as, like, when you're younger, you don't have any of the responsibilities, but when you're older, you have all of these responsibilities, plus you're doing a course as well, whether that be a university course or any type of course, really. But it's just that extra added pressure kind of thing. And so it's a little bit difficult. But
so have you gone out to celebrate? Have you had a meal or something? And Sam, have you gone out to celebrate? Have you done a meal? Have you got a cake? Have you got, what have you guys got? What are you doing to celebrate? Obviously doing it differently. That is brilliant, though, for both of you. Happy birthday. Congratulations, Sarah, as well. That is amazing news. And thank you for letting us know, because I know you've been updating us with your degree along the way, but I didn't realize this was graduation year. So congratulations. That is such good news. Lauren said, if your phone is overheating, it would be best to take it inside and cool down. Do you know what I do, Lauren? Sometimes when my laptop overheats, I stick it in the fridge for 10 minutes. Don't stick it in for too long, but 10 minutes really does cool it down. Sorry said, oh, thank you. Do you have many nephews, Kelly?
So if we're talking immediate nephews, I have 4. So my sister has 2 and my brother has 2, but with my extended family, so with my cousin and stuff like that, he also has 2, and another cousin has 1. So quite a few. And then my other cousin, she also has 2, and then her brother, my other cousin, also has 2. So quite a few.
2 and 2 and 2 and 2.
Right.
So I said, yes, I have a few parties with my friends. It was very nice. And now back to work as normal, just on the daily grind again. Well, because I forgot you were working as well. Oh, because you don't really have a time to just chill out and relax for a little bit. Well, you do for a bit.
You can enjoy. I would just bask in the glory of your now your first. What is it you end up? What is it you want to do? Like, what is it you want to go into? What field?
Congratulations, says Lauren. Well done. Well
Aw.
deserved. So I said, I've got one nephew who is 3. My brother's son, he's 42 to 20 between my, oh God, 40. He's 42 and 20 years between the two of you. Oh my word.
I think, yeah, that's, I mean, I feel like sometimes when there's large age gaps between me and my siblings, not as large as that, of course, but that there are large age gaps. And I think that your experiences are totally different. So I think when you're close in age, you have similar experiences, but when there's a large gap, especially of a decade or more, you're experiencing things at different times. And so while you can relate to the younger person can't relate to you sometimes because they haven't been through yet what you might have been through and stuff like that. So sometimes it's a little bit difficult, but I also feel like it's nice to sort of talk about your experiences and things like that.
Sorry, Lauren just noticed the cat. So no, Lauren, we don't own any cats.
No.
But we've got about 9 of them that come into our garden.
Right.
So every time I'm working, I'll spot all these cats and they all pee in that corner over there. There's a corner over that way, and that's where all of them pee there. Nowhere else, just that corner there.
It's either cats or foxes.
Right. Let's do this review because these flies are coming in. Right, let me just finish off Sam's comments there. I've got an Indian takeaway, but it was stressful because it was delivered to the wrong address and stolen. Do you know what? That's always irritating. We mentioned this in a live not so long ago. How people will accept this. Oh, I'll take it. Yeah. Without saying, no, this isn't for me. It took ages to sort out. Oh no! But you made an eat to mess for everyone. Oh, I love eat to mess. That's one of my. That's my favourite dessert.
Yes, Smart's favourite.
Sarah said I did computer science, so anything in IT, but not programming. So at the moment, I'm in IT operations.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Good for
really
you.
good field for you to go in. You can earn a lot of money.
Yeah, and I think this is it for the lifetime now. Is going to be all computers and all of that type of stuff. So that's really a really good field to go into for sure.
Right, next donut, come on.
You're saying come on, and you're the one that's chatting.
Says the woman who's chatting. Right.
Don't let me have to give you no donut.
Donut. Come on.
For your insolent behaviour.
You have to because otherwise people get disappointed about the review. Yeah, Liam, no, it's not our cat at all. But like I said, we've got a whole host. There's one that's black with a white bib. He comes around quite a bit, and then there's another one that's all black, really fluffy, and he ends up going in these bushes at the back there. But because his fur is so fluffy, he gets all these leaves and stuff stuck in it. Oh wow! Right, I'm gonna show the tip. Show the tip.
Okay.
Look how much chocolate.
You have to lower it, yeah.
Look how much chocolate. These fillings are incredible. So just as a reminder, we are doing St. John's Bakery in London. But they are really good. Oh, sorry to hear about your granddad's cat. Oh no.
What's happened?
Their granddad's cat passed away.
Whose?
Lauren's granddad's.
Oh.
Sorry, Lauren. Do you know what? It's always sad when an animal passes away because you get so attached to them. Right. Here we go. Right. Somehow Kelly's got all the chocolate, but anyway, we'll let that pass. Here we go.
Oh, please, as if you're not going to scoop up the chocolate.
Oh wow,
that's like chocolate custard.
It's right, yeah. But it's like a chocolate
pudding.
Yeah, it's like a chocolate pudding. It's not like your regular bog standard chocolate.
The thing is, right? Mark talks, and then when I say, "Come on, it's time to eat,"
You needed the coffee to wash it down. Okay, girls. Sorry, I don't think we didn't bring we haven't got any tissue.
No.
Right, okay.
I meant to get some napkins, but I couldn't find them.
Okay.
I forgot.
So, we have just reviewed. Check that out. So we have just reviewed the 3. So let's just go through them again. St. John's donut. This, you can look at the chocolate.
Just oozing out.
That is just oozing out on the way. The middle one is the vanilla. That's the vanilla custard. But again, that's phenomenal. And the raspberry one, which is the homemade jam. All of these ingredients just taste so fresh and homemade. They are so, so good. Charlie said 2,000. 2,000 what, Charlie? How are you doing?
What, Charlie?
You got 2,000 subscribers. Lauren said he was 16. It was a good age. That is a good age for a cat. That's not a bad age for a cat.
That's not a bad age for a cat.
Right. Okay. Let's score these. So what are we saying? What are we saying? Well, let's start with the thing. So let's start with the raspberry one.
I like the raspberry, but I could do without the seeds. I would score that a 6.
I am giving that a good, solid. It's one of the best raspberry ones I've had. So I've got to give that. Got to give that an 8.5. It's really, really good. Right, middle one.
I liked the custard. I would probably give that an 8, 7.5, 8.
That's a 9 for me.
Wow,
that's phenomenal. Right, the chocolate one.
I would give that a 7.
7.5 for me. Really good.
Really good.
Unctuous, but I'm not a big fan of chocolate donuts. But for me, that's the winner. Same with you?
Yeah. I think if they had done a strawberry donut, that probably would have won it for me.
Yeah, because it is raspberry. Normally you would get to, but so guys, we would definitely recommend.
Oh, for sure.
In actual fact, for the price, considering it's at Central London, that is not bad. Now, Bread Ahead charge £4.50 for their donuts, and they're a similar size.
And they're not. I don't think that these match Bread Ahead. I feel Bread Ahead are less. I think these better.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, I think these are better than Bread Ahead donuts. But that's just my personal opinion.
I agree with Kelly, and they're cheaper.
And I like that. The problem with Bread Ahead is the actual donuts themselves are really good. They're the best donuts I've ever tasted. But
that's the bread.
Yeah, but the filling of the donuts are not that great. I can't tell you of one that I think, oh yeah, I really love the filling of this donut. I'm like, huh? But the bread of these donuts, although not the best, then the bread of the donuts, the dough of the donuts is not as good as Bread Ahead, for sure.
I agree.
But it's really good still.
The fillings are tremendous.
The fillings are a lot better. I enjoy them a lot more. I would choose, if I had to choose between Bread Ahead and this, I'd go for St. John's Donuts. Would I choose them above Donatelli?
That was going to be my question. So where did these rank? All right, rank them. How would you compare these? Let's start slightly easier to Donut Time.
I'd get these over Donut Time.
I agree.
Unless it was peanut butter and jelly, the PB and J-Lo.
I agree. The reason why I get these as well is because they're not as filling.
Mm-hmm.
You really feel like you've had a marathon when you do and there's nothing wrong with that, but a marathon with Donut Time. I agree. I prefer these ones, St. John's one. Where do they rank compared to Donatelli? Now, Donatelli, as we mentioned before, is Kelly and my favourite donut shop ever. Whether it be in London, whether it be anywhere that we've tried.
They don't beat Donatelli.
No, I agree.
They
are really good, but Donatelli, I'm afraid, guys,
are exemplary.
They are the ones. So Donatelli, if you are in London and you are in Charing Cross, you have
Charing Cross Road.
You have to go to Donatelli.
Yeah, it's the best donut shop I would say that I've tried is Donatelli. So definitely, if you are, in central London, you're at Charing Cross Road, definitely go and try Donatelli. In fact, go to Boon Chic first, have a Korean hot dog, and then as your dessert, go to Donatelli.
And then have a little lie down afterwards.
It's my recommendation.
So that's our review of St. John's Donuts, but we have got, or we wanted to save that. You try? We have got the almond croissant to come. But before we do that, let me just catch up with the comments. Sorry for your loss about the cat, said Sam. Yeah, sorry, Lauren. We are sad to hear about your granddad's cat. Have you had any pets in the past? Asked Lauren. You've had a dog. Together we haven't. Kelly and I have never had a pet here.
No, I think we like to travel too much and stuff like that.
Which is a bit cruel on the cat.
Yeah, or dog, because I wouldn't get a cat. And so I think that
you could have one of the ones that pass it.
If I were to get a pet, it would be 2 French bulldogs, I think. But the only reason why I wouldn't get French bulldogs is because they come with so many health problems. And they can't breathe properly and stuff. But what I love about them is that they have their own personality. They do what they want to do whenever they want to do it and stuff like that. So I love the individuality of a French bulldog. I just don't like all the problems, and I don't like to see them suffering and stuff like that. So that's the only reason why I wouldn't get a French bulldog.
Where are we? Oh, Tia, how are you?
Hey, Tia,
Hey,
how are you? Well,
hi everybody. Kelly, I've got a Java chip frappuccino. Look what Madam's got.
and I've got a caramel.
You knew the
frappuccino.
right person to discuss frappuccinos with.
Do you know what as I was scrolling through, I did see the Java. I have had the Java chip before, but my preference is more the caramel and the white chocolate mocha.
Really?
If you haven't tried the white chocolate mocha, it's the best one. I don't order it online because they always get it wrong. So if I'm ever there in person, I will always get a white chocolate mocha, and then I will add caramel drizzle on that because that's amazing.
Okay, guys. But how you been, Tia? Things okay? Oh, where are we? Sam said lavender would deter cats, so with a few other plants.
Oh,
I'll have to grow some lavender then, I think. I had a big bush of lavender, right, Sam, out in the front.
So
She
big.
hated it. Oh my word, Kelly.
Don't get me wrong. I like lavender. I don't like the way that it just overtakes everything, because it really does. If you don't keep track of it, it overtakes everything, and I'm just like, no, it's just crazy.
By the time, did you get your curry back in the end?
Yeah, did you get your curry?
That's what we were wondering as well. Having a little curry, right? Okay, guys, we are going to. Oh, you're heading off for another picnic. Wonderful.
Oh, who is
Tia?
Oh, nice.
Tia went to one last time with her work colleague because you were watching us, weren't you, from the picnic area?
Oh,
I'm loving your life, Tia. This is really good. With all your friends having a picnic.
oh.
Your cousin actually phoned me up having an ice cream from Central London.
Oh.
There
we go.
Right.
Where was the ice cream from?
He said somewhere in Central London. He was in the park.
Oh.
Right, here we go. So this is St James's. This looks a bit burnt to me, but it probably is okay.
We'll see. We shall see what we shall see.
Oh wow! I'll tell you something. This place does not skimp on their fillings. Check this out.
Right.
Okay, sorry. Look at that. There's a real. Can you see that frangipane right in the middle? That's a real generous thing of frangipane. Normally you get a tiny little bit in the middle, but that is pretty. And it's good size.
Yeah, brilliant size.
Cut one in half.
Just leave the cutting to me. Right. Oh, look at all that chocolate. It's just the chocolate is going everywhere.
Or just get in the other way.
Just let me do it. Honestly,
moments later.
Backseat driving. Just let me do
I'd
it.
say Kelly's a fine one to talk about backseat driving. Right, okay.
Mark just wants half of everything.
Well, I've definitely had my share. Right, okay. So there we are, guys. We are going to try this one here.
Ching ching.
Here we go. Oh wow. Oh wow. It's so good. It's almost like a custard, an almond custard.
It's really good. But
Go on.
it doesn't beat a Rome.
Really?
A Rome is the best. But that's chocolate and almond. That's the best chocolate and almond croissant I've ever tasted. A Rome.
Again, so if you guys are ever in a Rome, do try out the chocolate and almond croissant.
Covent Garden.
Covent Garden.
But this is very nice.
What Kelly and we've been planning on doing at some point is doing a video on all our favorite cakes we've done. It will take us a while to do, but we really do want to do a video on our favorite cakes. Where are we? So yeah, really, really good. So again, just to do right. So let's give it a mark out of 10. Can I have a bit more? Come on, be nice. You know you want to have a bit more. But the croissant itself is really, really good. Really flaky.
Very
Goes well with my coffee.
The frangipane in there is really good. I can't fault it. There's not a bad thing about it, to be fair. There's not.
Yeah, I was going to say, And I thought it was slightly burnt, but it's not. I think it's just the way they
No.
baked it.
I feel like it's almondy, croissant-y. I don't know. I like it.
Right. Okay. Let's give it a score. What are you going to give this out of 10?
I'd give it an 8.
Oh no, I was going to give it a 7, but actually,
Mm.
I think I'll go with you. I think it's an 8. It's a solid 8, well made, really generous filling. It's got the best filling I've tried in a croissant. It's nice, and it's very, as you can see that, guys, it's got very generous topping.
The fact that you even went in for more tells
No.
me all I need to know.
It's definitely nice. Oh,
You'd eat that
so St.
with
John's,
your coffee.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So for St. John's, definitely a recommendation. It's really fresh, really nice. If you are in, so there's several on there. There's one in St. John Street, hence the name.
Mm-hmm.
And did you say there was one?
There's several all over. Have a little Google. There's one in Covent Garden as well. So Covent Garden.
There is the website. So it's St. John's Wines for some reason. But they are St. John's Wines. There it is. If anybody wants to have a little look at it.
Turn it round.
Oh, there we are. Oh, that's a wine. Sorry. Kelly's right. There you go. www.stjohnsbakery company. So that's www.stjohnsbakery company. And at St. John's Restaurant. So if you are wanting to have a little look at what they do, there it is. According to this, they do pastries, loaves, Eccles cakes. Put that in there. And sourdough.
Ooh.
There you are. So we haven't tried those ones as well. So I hope you enjoyed it. That is our review of St. John's Donuts and Pastry.
Oh, if you're wondering what the canister, what the sort of, it's Super Sparrow, and I got it on Amazon, and there's water in it. I bought it to walk around the park, so I got 2, and then I bought you one as well, a black one, but Mark's one is a litre, and then I bought 2 750 ones.
Where are we? Lauren said, hi everyone. Oh, it's Lauren's friend. Again, I know nothing happened so far, just popping in. Not at all.
No, not at all.
Nice to see you.
Nice
How
to see
are
you?
you?
Yeah.
Sam said, oh, it took ages to sort out the takeaway, but it was replaced. Right, this is the problem now. We're getting all these flies everywhere.
Pop it back in there.
Yeah, I will do. They see, that's how good they are. All these flies are coming out for these cakes. It took ages to sort out the takeaway, but it was replaced, and they gave me half off my next order. So did you get the curry and the half off?
Yeah, I'm assuming she got.
I'm hoping so, rather than just half off next time. There we go. Right.
Trying to put
Suck on that, flies. There you go. You can do them. Although.
Well, your hands are sticky now, so.
I'm trying to eat.
I just. What are you trying to eat, Mark? What is it? What are you trying to eat?
I am worried about the flies landing on this plate with all this sticky goodness on here, like this. So. That ganache.
See, when it comes to Mark and food, right? I'm just like trying to get things done. It's like he's getting agitated with me. For what reason? For what reason? Look at these flies. Now they're going on my straw.
See? Now, because I do this, I prevented the flies coming around because there's nothing to land on.
Put it over there, so then the flies go attracted over there.
You're welcome. Right. Yeah.
Don't act like you're trying to do me a favour.
Actual fact, they are. I think they are going for your drink because these, as you know, are full of sugar. So I think they're probably attracted to the smell.
Yeah.
Lauren said, I do. Sorry, I think it's Lauren's friend again. I do want to say, unfortunately, Lauren doesn't have many friends. She's has some from her centre, but she only goes out with them when she's with the centre. She doesn't have any friends from previous places like school. Just saying, not asking for sympathy or anything.
No.
Well, not a problem. Obviously, Lauren is a friend to us here. She's always welcome here, as is everybody as well.
As is everyone else.
So we want to say cheers to that. And cheers to everybody for all their achievements as well. Tommy for being out in Thailand.
Yeah.
Sam
for her birthday.
Sam for her birthday.
Happy birthday.
Sarah for her degree.
Right.
And everybody else for being wonderful.
And Heather for getting a korma.
And Liam for making it.
Oh, yeah, but Heather's the one that's enjoying it.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Heather, you're on a good deal there.
Right. And St. Cot for winning the Switch.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I forgot. Sorry, St. Cot. I forgot to mention congratulations on the Switch.
Like everyone's achieving something today, right?
This is it. This must be the vibe we're putting out into the universe.
Good vibes. Good
right,
vibes. Good vibes.
This, so my hands are quite sticky. Where are we? Kirsty, no, it's okay. It's not too bad. Kirsty said, noted. St John's Bakery is the best place to go if you're all about generous fillings.
Yes.
Kirsty, I love the way you put that. Noted.
Yes.
It's almost like you've got I do this, an imaginary thing in there. Notepad. Right. Fillings. Ah, St John's.
St John's. Best donuts, Donatelier. Bread ahead. Do you know what? I do like bread ahead donuts, but the filling is just not there. And the thing is with me, right? But do you know what they do? Carrot cake. Their carrot cake is so good.
Yeah. So when you say they, you mean
bread ahead. Bread ahead's carrot cake is so nice. If you love carrot cake, definitely try Bread Ahead's carrot cake. It's so good.
I'm a bit off screen here. Can I move this a bit?
Yeah, just turn it a bit. There we go. So yeah, the Bread Ahead carrot cake is really good. I always want to enjoy Bread Ahead's donuts, and I do try. Like each time I go, and I do try to pick a donut, but they're just, and I really hate that. I keep trying. You know what? It's very much like, so when I was little, my granddad used to take me to Brixton Market, and there used to be a there used to be a bakery. Now, if you're old enough, you'll remember there was Bloomfield's Bakery. There were two bakeries at the time. One was Bloomfield's, and I can't remember what the other one was, but it was the other one that we went to. And in the bakery cabinet, you know, you'd have your donuts and your sausage rolls and all of this. And they always used to do an ice cream cone filled with marshmallows, but they made it look so pretty, like an ice cream. And each and every time I would buy it, expecting the taste of ice cream, and I was disappointed every single time.
They were the sort of cheapy cones, and they would put marshmallow on top. Yeah.
And they would dip it in chocolate or hundreds and thousands. Every single time, even though I knew they tasted rubbish.
Why didn't you just go for ice cream?
Because they looked like ice cream, and I was just expecting every single time. You've got all chocolate here. Look at you.
I'm saving that for later. Right, Tia's put a question in the chat. Have you guys ever tried bagels? Been in the mood for a smoked salmon recently? Right, now, Tia, we have a recommendation. Where is it?
Gales.
Gales do a really nice bagel. So this will be our recommendation. So again, sorry guys, it's a bit London-centric, I think. But I do think there are Gales outside London.
No, there are Gales outside London.
Yeah, I thought so. Good. So it's not London-centric. Gales do a really, really nice bagel. So it's salmon one, but they pickle what do they pickle? Is it the cucumber they pickle? And it is so good. It really adds a dimension to it. It's so nice.
For me, the thing about the bagel is it's full. It is such a generous helping of the fillings. They don't skimp on the salmon. They don't skimp on any of the other ingredients that are in there. So if you really want a good salmon bagel, Gales, I can honestly say, is your best bet.
Definitely. So that's Kelly and mine's recommendation. Try Gales' smoked salmon bagel. Let us know what you think, but that's our recommendation. We really do think.
I've got to say, I do feel Gales, I hate to say, is a little bit overrated. There are some things in Gales that are nice. Don't get me wrong. I can buy that they do like a full thing of focaccia, and sometimes I buy that. It's probably one of the best focaccias, to be fair. And there are a couple of things in Gales that are nice. I think they might. I think is it them that does the pistachio croissant? I think they do a pistachio croissant, and they do an almond croissant as well. Both very nice. But other than that, I just do feel that Gales are overrated. I don't like their stuff as much. I want to. There are so many places I want to. Bread Ahead, I want to love their donuts. But it's just the ice cream cone all over again.
Well, do you know what? With a lot of these places, we say it's very hit and miss. Now, you may remember, some of you that would have been here on the live at the time, we were doing pastries from Paul. So Paul's the patisserie.
Oh, yes.
Now, when the first stop we did, we thought, oh, God, these cakes aren't all of that.
I kept trying because I wanted to enjoy Paul's.
And we tried, and whenever Kelly and I do a review, we go with the intention that we want to like it.
Yeah.
And we were trying it, we thought, what's it? And then we tried their savouries, and their savouries were really, really good.
It wasn't the savouries, it was the cream cakes.
Oh, is it the other way around?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the other way around. Sorry, so the savouries
Cream-
weren't good, but the cakes were good.
we tried their pastries, their normal sort of like pastries, and the pastries weren't great. And I really enjoy apricot croissant.
Hmm.
And I got the apricot croissant, and then we got the apple pastry. They were all too sour for me. I didn't like them. But when we tried their cream cakes,
So
it was all about the cream cakes.
I think the message is we find with a lot of these places, a lot of these places are hit and miss. The only place where I could say I've liked every single thing or virtually every single thing on the menu would be Doughnatelier.
Yeah, because we've even tried their croissants.
Even they are good.
Yeah, there are a couple of other things that I do want to try from Doughnatelier for sure. And then when you're trying several donuts and you're trying to measure up the donuts, it's not that any of the donuts are bad. It's just that the donuts are so good, you're then judging them against each other. Every single donut that we've tried has been good. There hasn't been one that I haven't liked. I don't think off the top of my head, except for one time I asked for the Black Forest and they gave me some raspberry business. I was really angry about that. And then another time I asked for something and then they put the wrong donut in and I was angry about that. And I was just like, for God's sake. But yeah, I have to say Doughnatelier, brilliant. I love what they're doing. Keep on doing it, Doughnatelier.
Okay, so Lauren said, "Oh, Saturday's going to be 23 and drizzle." Oh,
Ooh. 23, but drizzle.
Well, do you know, it's one of those things. I can't complain. We've had a nice, and it's still warmish.
Yeah.
Tia said, I did volunteering at Plan Zero's charity collecting surplus food waste.
Oh.
I collected 53 kilograms of bread from Bread Ahead.
Wow.
Oh my God, as much as that.
Oh.
Blimey. Do you know, actually, fact, what's quite good is because you, in central London, Pret a Manger do that as well. They send all their sandwiches for the homeless,
they
which I
do
think
the
is really,
homeless
really good.
and stuff like that.
Where are we? So Lauren said that there's a girls in Brentwood, Essex, and there's a girls in Canary Wharf next door to Waitrose. Do you like girls, Lauren?
Yeah.
I mean, if you do tell me what you think of the bagel. That is our recommendation.
Yeah.
Hey, Speed Alive. How are you?
Hi, Speed Alive. I hope you're well.
Oh, in the garden today. How fabulous. Hello to you both and chat. How are you doing? You okay? Nice to see you. Yeah, we thought we would do because the weather's been so nice today.
Well, Amy, she messaged me and she was just like, are you going to do the live in the garden? And I was just like, do you know what?
Talking of which, she just said, did you take my advice about the garden? Did we?
There you go.
Hello,
I was just
Amy.
saying, Amy
right?
was just saying, she messaged earlier, she goes, are you going to do the live in the garden? I was just like, well, I was like, I don't think so because we have to get the monitor and all this. And then I just thought, well, actually, I can just bring the laptop. I don't have to bring the monitor.
I need to jump to some comments, actually, because Sam's about to go. So Sam said, got to go, guys. Thank you. It's been a long, and my pain is making it hard to breathe. Oh, no, I'm going to chill and watch my radioactive uranium decoration.
Oh, bless
listen,
you, yeah.
Have a wonderful birthday, Sam.
Yes,
we do wish
birthday.
you an absolutely wonderful birthday. I'm so glad you got your curry sorted in the end.
Yeah, oh, bless you.
Lots of love from Kelly and I. Have a wonderful birthday. Everybody wishes you a wonderful birthday. And we hope to see you soon. Go and relax. Go and have a fabulous time.
Oh, happy birthday.
Lauren said, there's a donut time in Thorpe Park.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that. But she said the baguettes from Paul's are rock hard, hurt your teeth as you're biting into it. We've not tried the baguettes, actually. I've
not tried their baguettes, but they don't look appetizing enough for me to try. Although, I don't know if it's still there, but on St. John Street, there is a Vietnamese and they do banh mi, which is normally like a bun filled with whatever filling. And they do a
pork one. Be careful how you pronounce that.
Banh mi. They do a pork one and they used to do a duck one. But I love the pork and I love the duck and they was just so good. So if you see Vietnamese and the banh mi rolls, definitely try them. They're really, really good.
You've got to be careful how you pronounce that. Where are we? Amy, how you doing? You see, we took your advice in the garden.
We're in the garden.
I said, doing great, thanks. Great. We're really happy you're doing good. Kirsty said, wishing you a happy birthday again, Sam. And lots of love from Sam giving back. Lauren said she's only been to the girls the once. What did you have? Can you remember?
What did you have and did you enjoy it?
Would you recommend? Well, I suppose it's difficult to recommend someone on one visit, but Is it?
But would you recommend whatever it was that you had?
And did you only go once because you weren't impressed with it?
Mm.
Thank you all, said Sam. Oh, bless you. So go have a wonderful birthday.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of it. Oh,
Right,
shit.
now then, guys, we're just going to switch the conversation a little bit after
Ooh.
doing our little review, because we wanted to talk about the 2 uploads that we did. Amy said, I'm fine. How are you, Mark and Kelly? We're good.
We're good, thank
Relaxing
you.
in the garden.
We
We've
are
just had
good.
our donuts. So that is my dinner.
Is it though?
No, probably not. I like to try and con myself into thinking it is. Glad you're well, though. Glad you're good. So we, as you guys know, we uploaded 2 bits today. Now, just to let you know, they were a bit similar-ish.
Yes, yes.
And the reason being was because I'd actually missed that dinner thing for Mark and Kelly's Trips, Tips and things. So I actually had to go back and then put it back in. So you would have seen us go into Universal Studios for the day. And that was actually my birthday. So that was actually filmed on the 10th of May, which was my birthday. And we did, that was just the lunch that we did. Now, we did have dinner at one of our favorite restaurants in Florida in the evening, which was Bahama Breeze, which you've heard us talk about, which is kind of a Caribbean infusion.
Which is on International Drive.
Exactly. So you will see that coming up next. So we will be uploading that this weekend. That will be the ones that we'll be uploading.
And the reason why the videos are similar is because obviously one was like food, so we took that portion and we put it on the main channel, and then the actual whole day we put on the MK Vacays. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about International Drive.
Well, I was going to say actually, so you can answer Amy. She said, but I only saw one uploaded. You'll have to explain.
So, Amy, we have a secondary channel, but Amy does know because I have spoken to Amy about it.
I thought it might be because Amy didn't know.
But we have a secondary channel on MK Vacays, I think I have done it as a feature channel on our main channel. So if you go to our feature, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Please subscribe to that channel. We're looking to try to get at least 50 subscribers, and we're on 42 at the moment.
So we're getting there.
We are getting there.
But if we get to 50, it means that we can do the live chat from that channel. Which is our plan to do, hopefully, when next time we go away.
So we have MK Vacays, and then of course we have Mark and Kelly's Trips, Tips and things. We need to do a little bit of work on MK Vacays because we need to do a logo, and we need to do a banner and little other bits, but we really just wanted to get the channel going because obviously we've been on our trip and we wanted to upload all our holiday videos to that channel. So basically we want to that will be our niche channel, so that will be where all our holidays go, all our little bits and things like that will be on that holiday channel, and this channel will continue with our food, our little trips, our lives and stuff like that. So you'll still have everything on this channel, but that channel will be dedicated to holidays and stuff like that.
There you go. So if you fancy watching as well, we go around Universal Studio, which is one of my favorite parks to go to. That's what I wanted to do on my birthday. So you get to explore it with me and Kelly, of course, and you can see all the stuff that we went around and did. So on my birthday, unfortunately, we didn't get to do the Hagrid's ride, which those of you who have seen it, we were really disappointed. We got there at road drop. So we got there as soon as the park opened, made a beeline for Hagrid's ride. For anybody not familiar, you actually sit Hagrid's bike, and there's a cable car, and it's almost like a roller coaster. You shoot around the park, and we still was an 80-minute wait going that way. I don't know how we're going to get there earlier, but
well, we'll have to wait and see.
There we go. So that was it. So you get to see that. Lauren said, I can't remember going to Gales. It was about 2 years ago. So is that because, Lauren, you didn't fancy going back? Maybe that's it. Maybe you weren't that impressed, and that's why you've not gone back.
Or sometimes if you don't remember something, it's not worth going. If you've gone somewhere and you really like it, it leaves a memory, right? You just think, oh my god, that was so good, I need to go back there again. But if you've gone somewhere and you remember going there, but you don't even remember what you had and all of that, it's a bit of a thing, isn't it?
Where are we? Lauren, no, sorry, Amy said, I told MK is copyrighted. As a joke. Michael Kors. So Michael Kors trips.
What about Magic Kingdom?
Yeah, exactly. So that's you thought of that, didn't you?
MK.
MK. So we could do MK and MK.
MK in MK.
So Lauren's asked us a question. How do you get roaming 4G in America?
It's extremely expensive to pay for it, but if you're in the parks, there's Wi-Fi. There's free Wi-Fi.
So just to let you guys know, when we were doing the live from the parks, that's what we used. So luckily, all the parks have Wi-Fi. Although we noticed Disney's Wi-Fi was better than Universal.
Yeah.
You may have noticed when, or for those of you that were watching the live from Universal, that it kept cutting out. Universal's one kept cutting out, but Disney's didn't. It stayed pretty static. So I think it's slightly better at Disney.
So I guess, Lauren, what are you going to both? Are you going to both Universal and Disney, or is it just the Disney parks? Either way, you don't have to worry. There's free Wi-Fi, so you can use them. You don't have to use roaming data charges. Don't bother with that. It's extortionate. So just stick with doing the free Wi-Fi from the parks.
Yeah, definitely. For anybody who is planning to go to Disneyland, honestly, the Wi-Fi is pretty good there. When we first went, it was a bit hit and miss, but
not Disney. Disney's always been good, but
I know it wasn't when we first went. Mine kept cutting in and out, but this time
because I did FaceTime.
Yeah, so did I, and I found the same thing. Mine worked. Well, maybe it was my tablet. I don't know.
Mine worked when I was doing FaceTime.
Mine did kept cutting out. Now, both Universal and Disney have Wi-Fi, so both do. But I found with Universal there were certain slight blind spots.
But to be fair, I feel like Universal have upped their game.
Yeah, they have.
And the Wi-Fi is a lot better than what it used to be.
Oh,
because
good God,
it used to be rubbish.
Yes, it was terrible at one stage.
Yeah, I couldn't even FaceTime in the park. It was just really rubbish. But Disney's one was brilliant. But Universal have upped their game for sure.
Now, one of the things that Kelly and I first looked at in the UK before we went over to America was, could we get Wi-Fi, pay for Wi-Fi here in the UK for over in America? Now, you used to be able to get dongles. Do you remember? Vodafone did one.
Yeah, but it didn't work. So I don't think it ever worked.
But you can't. We've tried. Yeah. We tried so many different networks, and all of them said the same thing. We don't do it.
Vodafone, EE, 3. There was a couple of others that we tried as well, but no, you couldn't.
No, so your best off, what the one guy said to us, we won't say where because don't want to get into trouble, but he said, look, you're better off just getting it in the States. So,
just like you buying a phone and buying data.
Yeah, but in the end, we didn't need to because actually the Wi-Fi in the parks was so good. So if you are in the parks, Lauren, I know you're going at some point, so you will find actual fact you don't need it. You can get the Wi-Fi, especially if you're spending all day in the parks, and a lot of the malls and stuff like that have free Wi-Fi.
Yeah, they do. And also I feel like when you it's only every what do you call it, phone provider, every phone provider will offer a paid type of subscription for overseas. So I don't know if they still do it. Do they do it if you're in the EU? You still get the same roaming rates as if you're in the UK?
That's a good question. I think it's down to provider.
Right.
I believe EE still do, but don't quote me on that. But some don't. Some don't.
Yeah, and I think that so you all, as far as I'm aware, all the phone providers like EE, O2, 3, Vodafone, and all that do give a paid package. Well, it's not a package, but it's like a certain amount a day. So do check with your phone provider if that is something that you're looking for. But I wouldn't. I mean, check it. Ask them before you go how much it is per day. And then see if that's the package that you want to buy. But I would say don't bother when you are going to. Well, I suppose the question is, are you staying in a Disney? Are you staying on property? First of all, are you visiting Universal and Disney, or are you just visiting Disney? And are you staying on property? So are you staying at a Disney hotel or a Universal hotel, or are you staying at something that is outside because that is also a factor with regards to internet.
Amy said, I would love to see a comparison to a Disney park, like the one next to Disneyland Paris. Oh, so you want us to film Florida, then
And
try Disneyland Paris, then try potentially the one in California?
that is on my list. Not so much the California one, because the problem with California, you need a car. You need a car to get around. Now, the problem with California is everything is very far away. So it's not within walking distance kind of thing. So not saying that Disney is within walking distance, but you have free transportation. But if you wanted to go, let's say Beverly Hills or somewhere, it's so far away. It's not even close to thing. But everyone says you need a car when you go to LA.
Yeah,
Maybe one day we might. But then I think if we do, we're restricted to staying just off of and then using Ubers to get to the parks and to get to the parks and back. But that could be a thing. But it was on my list to do a comparison from Disneyland Paris to Disney World. But I've already been to Disneyland Paris, and I can already tell you but also I've been watching other YouTubers, and I've been watching the American ones that have come from who. So there are some Disney YouTubers that I actually follow who obviously live in Florida. I say obviously, who live in Florida and who do daily vlogs from the parks and all of that type of stuff, which when you think about it must get quite tiring to do the same thing over and over again.
Well, not just that, but just the walk. I mean, we enjoy doing it, but there's two factors. One, you do a lot of walking, and two, the heat.
Yeah. But they do like a daily vlog every day from the parks, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, it just must be so like, I and it's such a saturated market as well. But anyway,
yeah.
So you do all of that, and then they come over here. Now the Disneyland park is a lot smaller, so it's not even the same size. I think a better comparison would maybe do Disneyland Paris and Portaventura.
Yeah.
That might be so. Portaventura, if you don't know, is in Spain, and I would say they're probably roughly around the same size. But I would say Portaventura is more leaning towards Universal, and Disneyland Paris, obviously Disney. But I would say those would be two comparisons together rather than Disneyland Paris and Walt Disney World, because Walt Disney World is going to top it. But what I love about Walt Disney World is the theming. The theming for the parks is amazing. Now, don't get me wrong, Universal are stepping up their game. When I went there, I was very surprised, but they are still not up in their game with regards to food.
No, so what Kelly means is actually the restaurants. Now you'll notice that actually, in fact, the restaurant that we just put up for the video, the one that's the leaky cauldron, that's in Universal. The food, look, as you can see, it's okay. It's typical park food, but it's not high restaurant quality.
Well, none of them. I would honestly say none of them are high restaurant quality. To my mind, I loved Space 220. I thought that was excellent. But to be fair, with the higher quality restaurants, and I mean the higher ones, it's hundreds of pounds. And I don't think I can justify on a holiday. Maybe one day we might go to, but like there's the Victoria and Albert, which is super expensive, and then there's the Wave, that's super expensive, but they have a terrace where you could watch the fireworks and stuff like that. So there are places where the food is meant to be like on point, but there is a price point for that. I'm not sure. I mean, the ones that we do are quite expensive anyway. And when I say quite expensive, I feel like it's quite expensive when you're doing it every day. So if you were to do it once in a while, I think the prices are quite good. But it's like $50 to $100 to $150. Do you know what I mean? And if you're spending that on the daily, it's quite. Do you see what I'm saying? So we do look for deals, or we do look for this, or we might go for a quick service or whatever, because it can be, if you're going to do that sort of thing every day, it can be very expensive. But if you're staying away from the parks, so if you're staying sort of like on International Drive, there are things that you can do and places where you can go where it doesn't, because if you're going to eat in the parks, it's extortionate. But the good thing is you could bring your own food to the parks and you can bring your own drinks to the parks. Like we normally bring our own drinks and stuff like that, just to sort of combat that. And plus, if you think about there's free water in the parks, by the way. So if you want water, you can bring your water bottle like this and you can top it up. I don't like the taste of their water, so I tend not to top up with their water. But there are free water stations. They do that, so that's brilliant. We normally buy our water and then we fill up our own sort of like water bottles and then we go and we're there for the day. But yeah, I think there are ways that you can make the holiday cheaper should you wish to.
So we've got a few things in the chat. Lauren said no. So go back to Gels. No, you just found the cafe, but you will go whenever. So it wasn't the fact you just stumbled on it. That makes sense. Lauren said Lauren's going to Universal and Disney. Now she's asked, is there Wi-Fi in the suites and hotels in International Drive? Yes.
Not all of them.
Not all of them, but most of them will have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, some you have to pay for and some are free. So it depends on where you're staying on International Drive. But International Drive is a really good. So for those of you that don't know, International Drive is just a long strip of road full of restaurants and shops and experiences and all of that type of stuff. And what's good about it is at the very there is like something called the iRide, and it's a little trolley and it takes you to the outlets at either end.
I'm going to do a little video on that for you guys so you can see how to use the buses in Florida.
Right, that's brilliant. So and a lot of the hotels do free transportation, but not all of the hotels do free transportation to both Universal and Disney. So you have to be very careful if you decide that you want to stay on International Drive, you have to be very careful which hotel that you use if you want to do Universal and if you want to do Disney. Now, there are hotels that do free transportation just to Universal, and there are other hotels who do transportation just to Disney. It's difficult to get the both. And there are only 2 hotels that I can tell you about confidently that do both, which are free of charge. Although we haven't stayed at the Homewood Suites for a long time.
No.
But Homewood Suites, Orange, closest to the Orange Centre. Orange County Centre.
Oh yeah, that's the big. The big.
It's called Orange. It's Convention Centre.
Convention Centre.
I
think it's the world's largest convention centre.
So the Homewood Suites closest, it will say Homewood Suites, Orange Convention Centre or Orange County Convention Centre. And that one, when we used to stay there, gave you free transportation to Disney and to Universal. It's a brilliant hotel. It's a little bit tucked away from the main road, but it's right there, and it's a really good hotel. And what's good about that hotel is that they have like it's a suites, Homewood Suites. So you have a bedroom completely shut off, and it's an ensuite. So it's a bedroom. If you go back to like our 2017 and possibly 2018 videos, you'll see that we've done a review on the room. So you have a separate suite, you have a separate room with an ensuite, and then you have a living room with a kitchenette area, and the kitchenette has a stove, it has a dishwasher, it has an American style size freezer. You have a little area where you can eat. There's cutlery, there's plates, there's all of that type of stuff. So even if you don't want to eat out and you want to buy groceries, I'm saying groceries as if I'm American, if you want to do shopping like a food shop, then that's perfect. You just fill up your fridge, and you can cook your food and all of that type of stuff. So like I was saying, again, it's as easy as you want to make it, but not, or as economical as you want to make it. But not only that, they also do free breakfast and a free evening meal Monday to Thursday. So you can have, so as long as you get back on time, and they theme each night. and there is a copy of it on your fridge. So they'll put a copy on your fridge, and they'll tell you what they're doing every day as their theme for an evening meal. But you have to be back at a certain time, and normally more you're
Normally about 4ish, I believe.
yeah, about
It's
4 or
quite
5
early.
o'clock. So it's quite early, and you'll normally be at the parks at them times.
Which is what I think they do at that time. Amy said, I would love to buy an American SIM card. Well, Amy, when you're out there, you can. And the good thing is you can get a lot of pay-as-you-go. And you can get some quite cheap phones out there.
Yeah.
Lauren said, will I be able to use my phone as soon as I enter America?
Yes, you normally can use your phone as soon as you enter America. The problem is you will be charged roaming rates, and the roaming rates are high.
So when you arrive in America, I got this as well. As soon as you obviously you have your phone off because you're on the plane because of flight mode. As soon as you log onto an American network, you'll get a text from your provider telling you the rates they charge. Now it can be expensive. So EE at the time, don't quote me, was about £1.20 per text, and it was about £1 something per minute. So it's quite expensive. However, because you can access Wi-Fi, of course, you could use WhatsApp, so you can still use that for free.
Yeah.
Where are we?
But you need the internet to use WhatsApp.
Yes, what I just said, because
Yeah.
of your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Amy said, so what is your expectation for Universal Studios? If so, if you were in control, how would you make the food and what would you serve? That's a very good question.
Very, very good question.
So what would you do? Go on then to make Universal better.
Do you know what? I would get good quality beef and do smash burgers. I feel smash burgers would really do well. Now they have places. Burgers is a real big thing over there. But the quality of the burgers is not that great. But I would do something like smash burgers, where you really grill that meat, you really thin it down, and all of that type of stuff. So I think that good fried chicken.
Well, they have that. So
at Universal they don't.
No, I'll cut you there. Sorry. Now what we mean by Universal is the parks. It's if you go in the park, outside the park, you've got the boulevard. Now we do have another video coming up where we film around the boulevard.
City Walk, you mean?
City Walk, yeah. So that's what I mean. That's what I call it, boulevard.
Yeah.
Around there. So there are places that do sell it, but actually in the park, the food, in our opinion, isn't as good for the restaurants.
But even so, even in City Walk, I can only name like 2 places that I would say does okay. Voodoo Doughnuts,
Doughnuts,
which is Doughnuts,
which you'll see on our next video. Not the one not coming out next, but one of the videos we will do.
And Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium, but even that is hit and miss.
True. What about Hard Rock Cafe there?
Hard Rock Cafe I've not been to, but if I have to judge it against other Hard Rock cafes, I mean, Hard Rock Cafe is, again, mediocre. See, this is the thing. I feel like with places like Planet Hollywood, well, Planet Hollywood is not too bad, but I think places like Planet Hollywood and Hard Rock Cafe and stuff like that, the food is very mediocre, but you're paying a high price. You're paying a high price because of the name. Planet Hollywood obviously used to be owned by Bruce Willis, what do you call it, Arnold Schwarzenegger,
yeah,
and Sylvester Stallone. And that's what is really, if you're old enough still, that's what Planet Hollywood to be. They don't own it anymore, but it's famous because of that. They've changed their logo now and all of this because it's nothing to do with them 3 anymore. But I haven't been since it changed names, so maybe that might be something for us to have a look at. Maybe going to a Planet Hollywood one time, whether that be the one in London or whether that be one in Brussels, or whether in the
Hard
States.
Rock Cafe as well. So we do want to try one of these. I've never eaten in Hard Rock Cafe. I don't know if anybody else has, but it's one place I haven't been to. But to be fair, we've only tried 2 restaurants on the boulevard. That's all.
On City Walk,
well,
yeah,
that and Bubblegum Shrimp. That's the only 2 we've had. I don't think we even did Bubblegum Shrimp there.
Not there. We did Bubblegum Shrimp.
So we've only done
Leicester
one,
Square.
so we can't really comment on that.
So, but okay, maybe that you are correct. But if I had to look at other YouTubers, let's say,
yeah, but you can't do that from that.
No. And I get what you're saying, but when I'm looking at the food. So when I'm looking at the food and I'm just thinking, well, that don't look all of that actually, because sometimes if the food doesn't look appetizing, do you want to eat there? because that's the real question. We eat with our eyes. So but when I saw but when I see other things, like maybe some stuff like, so I wanted to go to Gideon's. I'd seen so many people vlog it and all of that, and the cookies look good,
Yeah,
and we weren't disappointed.
Oh, that was amazing.
Right, it was
We
amazing.
cannot wait to show you the Gideon's cookies. They are absolutely incredible. One of the best cookies we've ever had. Amy said Planet Hollywood and Hard Rock Cafe are very close to each other, probably by a road in London. Well, it used to be back in the day. Have you been, Amy? Have you been to either of those?
I'm just trying to think where Planet Hollywood is, and I know where Planet Hollywood is.
Where
and
is that in London?
So Planet Hollywood is I think it's almost near Haymarket, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
That's where Planet Hollywood is.
It used to be in a Trocadero many years ago.
Yeah, it used to be. And now I'm just trying to think where Hard Rock Cafe is. I think Hard Rock Cafe might be on the other road, like Amy says, it's probably separated by a road. Maybe that might be an idea to try that here in London.
We could see how
and compare it to the one in the States. That could be quite interesting.
Oh, so Amy said, I've been to Planet Hollywood for the memorabilia, but I've never eaten there.
Right. I mean, I've eaten at Planet Hollywood in both Florida and in London. And like I said, they're just, I mean, I was excited at the time because I was young. You know, I was in my 20s. Oh my God, it's Planet Hollywood. At that time, it was owned by the three guys. So it was owned by the action guys.
Ah, right. Amy says, so Hard Rock Cafe is in Piccadilly by Leicester Square, near the M&M World. So it's round there. I know where you mean.
Right. I'm just trying to think.
That's near. Is it near?
I know where M&M World is, and I know where the Lego. Richard and I were talking about this.
Is it near Ripley's Believe It or Not? Is it round there? Because that area is near Chinatown.
Yeah,
very close to Chinatown. I'm just trying to picture where it is.
Yeah, I think Planet Hollywood moved, and it's now somewhere else. It's now
by the big screen. Okay, so actually right by Leicester Square. Right, okay.
Right.
Oh, I think I know where it is. Is it not too far from Burger King there? There's a Burger King on the corner.
I can't
on
even
Leicester
picture
Square.
it. I'll have to Google it later.
Where all
on.
the cinemas are.
Yeah, no, I know where that
1
Burger
minute
King
from
is.
Chinatown. Yeah, I think I know where it is. It's by the big statue, right? 1 minute from Chinatown.
I'll have to Google it and have a look at it. But yeah, and that might be one that we could do, comparing it to, you know, whenever we're back in the States.
Yeah.
And then trying it there. You know what a lot of people do? They do the McDonald's, and they try McDonald's in every single country that they go to, and they compare the McDonald's in every single country and stuff like that. That could be an interesting one, actually.
Yeah, I don't know what. I'm not a big fan of it anyway. So
yeah, I mean, for you, not for you, but I could do that. Yeah, I could do it, because there's on International Drive, there's the biggest McDonald's in the world, and they do pizza in there, and I just think, oh my God, I need to try it. I need to go there.
Amy said, I see it all the time. You cannot miss it. It's a big red thing, right?
I'll have to have a look the next time when I'm there. I've got to be honest, because the food is so mediocre whenever I've been, and I've only been a couple of times. I've got to be honest. With Hard Rock Cafe, I went because of the excitement because at that time you had Hard Rock Cafe, you had Planet Hollywood, you had Rainforest Cafe, you had Capital Radio Cafe, and I went to eat in all of them. Do you know what I mean? I went to eat in all of these places. I would have been in my 20s because I was all about that. Listen, I've been a foodie for a long time.
Oh my God. Liam said, I'm running 60 miles in September, raising money for Crohn's wow, for the charity. Liam, that's so impressive.
Yeah.
The thing is, a marathon is 26 miles. You're doing 60. You're doing 60 miles. Have you been in training? I'm guessing you've been in a lot of training, because September's not far away.
It's not that far away. There's a couple of people that I know that do the Ironman.
Yeah.
And there was one guy I knew, and because like we go to Lanzarote a lot, and there was one weekend we were there, and they were doing the Ironman competition.
That's right.
And that's like, what is it? Swimming, running, and biking. Yeah, and that's the Iron. But there was one of the guys that I used to work with, and he used to do that. Yeah, crazy Italian guy.
That's really good, Liam. That's really, really impressive. You're good. I know, because you're really into your Keep Fit and gym and stuff like that. So that is really, really impressive.
Wow.
Listen, let us know how that goes. We'll keep tabs on that. We'll definitely want to see how you get on.
Where is it going to be? Here, or is it abroad somewhere?
I'm guessing it's here. Oh, you have colitis. Is it colitis? Get your glasses on.
Yeah, colitis.
Oh, I didn't realise you did. Oh, so that's why you're doing it.
Oh, wow.
That's really impressive, Liam. I hope it
Yeah.
goes really well. Really good. Oh, Amy said that's what the gym was for, the expensive gym, if that's right, Liam. Leisha has colitis. Oh, Leisha, how
Yeah.
you doing?
Hey, Leash.
So can relate. Wow.
Yeah.
And you're doing it for chat. That's amazing. Liam's done 3 5Ks. Right, so you're building up slowly.
Yeah. Leisha says,
I've been
hey,
going
Babalams.
I'm going for the gym for jiu-jitsu, so I am fit, but it will be a challenge. But that's so impressive because I know you've been doing the gym a lot. Because every time you used to come onto the live, as well, you've just been back from the gym. So how are you doing, Leisha? You okay? Good to see you. Yeah, so that's so impressive. That's really impressive. You're doing that as well, and all for a good cause as well. So
yeah,
keep us posted, Liam, and let us know the charity names when it comes closer to the time.
yeah,
because it'll be interesting to see there as well. We'll have to look to promote Liam's little.
wow.
That's really impressive.
It's really impressive, and wow, I'm surprised there's no delay today. All good here. How are you guys? Oh, no delay. Oh, that's good then.
Good. We're a bit worried because we're out in the garden. Just got to run 60 miles in September for any time in the month. So I'll spend about what I see. So you're doing it like in 10Ks at a time.
Right. Oh, I see.
And then you're just going to do the whole lot in one go.
No, he says just got to run 60 in September for any time in the month.
So it's not in one go.
Yeah, because I was thinking it was in one go.
In periods of time. I was going to say to do that in one go. I was like, wow. I commented on your Visco Girl Starbucks drink, the Stanley girly, but no reply.
Oh, did you?
Look at that, Amy.
Somebody did comment, which I haven't gotten back to, but I didn't see that you had commented. But they commented on another video.
To be fair, Kelly's actually normally quite good. So yeah, we'll do the comment.
Oh yeah, because Sparks commented on the leaky cauldron, but no, I can't see that you've commented. But normally I'm pretty good. Oh, did you? Let's have a look.
When did you comment? Was it recently, Amy?
Oh, was it on the? Maybe it's on the other channel. Yeah, no, I've got nothing on the other channel. No, I can't see anything.
Sometimes, no, you don't do it in one go. That's mad. I know. I was sitting there, Liam, thinking, blimey, this guy's going from.
I was thinking, is that even safe?
I was going to say, that's like going from Manchester. But you know what, though? It'd be a bit like you go from Portsmouth all the way up to see the ABBA concert. I was going to say, but that's really impressive, though. Even just to do it in batches of 10, that is so impressive. Because that's like doing mini marathon, half marathons each time.
Oh, or did you comment on TikTok? Or was it on YouTube?
Well, your friend did 51K. Oh my God, in one go, though.
In one go? Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Is these things even stay?
Stay Hard with David Goggins. Who's David Goggins? Is that some guy that's a runner? I don't know.
Possibly. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. Or is that somebody? Yeah, is that that guy with the red beard? Is that the red-headed guy?
Oh, is that who did the whole of Africa?
Is that him?
He ran the whole of. Is that him? An ultra marathon is 50 kilometers. Right. This is what I was thinking. Are you doing that But actual fact, Liam, that is so impressive. That is really, really impressive to do 60K across.
I'm just thinking David Goggins because he's the one that is advertising Huel at the moment. Is that the one?
No, David Goggins was a Navy SEAL. Does 100 miles. Wow. Right. Bit out of my range. After a mile, I'll be like going.
Right.
Oh dear.
But no, I can't see your comment, Amy. It's not on there.
Right, yeah. Do you mind resending it, Amy, just so we can then come back? But thank you for commenting on it. We always appreciate it.
We always appreciate.
His legs all swollen up. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean,
100 miles. Geez.
Imagine the bones and everything else. That would be crazy.
But did you say actually?
It was about Etsy. Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
I've not seen it. I have been looking at Etsy for what you call it, accessories though. There's a couple that I've got in a basket at the moment, and one's got like a little charm, and one's got the stopper for the straw, and all of this type of stuff. And I want to get a little bag that goes with it, and just want to like out my little everything keeps popping up on my YouTube though, like, you know, when people do these shots, someone's put some like the undercover of the standees, then somebody puts a straw in with the stopper, and then somebody puts, and it's like, so I'm getting loads of them, but I've decided that I will only get Stanley cups if they are limited edition, but I will get one that I will use like all the time, but the rest I will only get if they're like limited edition.
There you go. Oh, so, it's 96k I got to do, which is 60 miles. Liam, no, you can't be not in one go. But like I say, the 60 miles. But even that is really impressive though, to do that in that short space of time. That really is impressive. Liam, that is really good, and I'm glad you're doing it for a good cause. That's really good. Amy said, "Such a visco girl." So, gosh.
I would say bougie. That's what I'm just saying. Like,
Right
you
then,
know.
guys, we've been going for over an hour and a half, so I think we will leave the live there. But thank you so much for joining us, guys. We had such a good catch up with you guys.
We have.
It's been absolutely amazing, and congratulations to all of you, because
all of the achievements.
Oh, this is amazing today!
Crazy.
Birthday and winning a prize.
Cooking a curry,
yeah, exactly.
Doing what you call it, university, getting a first, and all of this type of stuff. It's
Liam's
amazing.
a man of many talents. Yeah, I was going to say, with that curry, I was going to say your mum actually raved about it, Liam, just earlier on.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh yeah, you said you met the Pet Shop Boys.
Yes.
You did. You mentioned about the Pet Shop Boys.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it? Did you get little autograph? Anyway, guys, as I say, we will leave the live there, but thank you so much for joining in. We will, but that's it today. But we will be back. Now, remember, guys, on Friday, eat along with Nando's. It's been requested by a few of you that you want to see us eat Nando's.
Nigel, and we haven't seen Nigel for ages.
So Nigel, if you're watching on Catch Up, we will be doing Nando's on Friday if you want to catch up with it. We say eat along. If you want to get Nando's as well and join us, you can. If you want to get any takeaway at all and join us, you can. Or if you just want to watch us, you can.
Just letting you know, I like the thighs, I like the wings, and I'll probably be getting something along those lines of thighs and wings and spicy chips. Well, peri salted chips.
There you go. So, guys, until then, look after yourselves. Do take care. And remember, you're never too old to have fun. We will see you in the next live Friday, 6:30, as we normally do. Until then, don't forget
to melt my cheese.
You know it. You can see it's starting to get dark now. So we will go back in. Have a wonderful week, guys. Take care. Nice to see you all. Bye for now.
Bye.